Oh, right. This is a Vlad the Impaler of Your Mom showcase. Man, I love watching Vlad the Impaler of Your Mom strategies. He's very unique, he's very creative, and he's come up with some really wacky stuff. You probably know him from the double Frankish pick into castle drop with petards and knights. Man, that strategy works so well. It also works very well in 1v1s. I have tried it out myself. Actually, I love that strategy so much, I said to Vlad, you know what? We need to do that strategy together. That was hilarious. And he said, you know what? We'll do that strategy, but we're going to do it bigger. So we did the quadruple Frankish pick on Arena, and that game was so much fun to play. I still watch my own cast of that game. That's how much I enjoyed it. But we are not looking at Franks for Vlad the Impaler of Your Mom in this game. We are looking at Spanish. This is the Spanish Ultra Boom. As soon as Vlad reaches castle, right on cue, he is going to be creating tons and tons of town centers and pumping out hundreds and hundreds of millions of villagers, because that unique tech that Spanish get kind of make them like military in a way. But he's just going to go for a hyper boom, and he's going to try and counter his opponents whatever they throw at him. But this game isn't even about the strategy, guys. This game is about something even more special. How sometimes a tiny little difference, a tiny little amount of water can break the mountain. We'll get back to that later on. Meanwhile, Vlad the Impaler's of Your Mom's teammate is, of course, Big D12 Plus, because who else would be teamed up with Vlad the Impaler of Your Mom other than Big D12 Plus? I'm going to try and say these names as much as I possibly can. Big D12 Plus, Big D12 Plus, Big D12 Plus. He's playing as the Cumans, and he has been booming for quite some time. You can actually see that he's already up to 50 free villagers at this point. Their opponent in the green is Canada Igloo playing as the Franks. Is he going to go for that castle drop with petards? We'll have to find out. I wonder if he's been watching any of Vlad the Impaler of Your Mom's videos. Meanwhile, in the blue, Isaiah? We're just going to call him Blue. Blame it on the dyslexia. Why don't you, Poop Lord? Take the easy option. He's playing as the Lithuanians. That's why he is building that monastery, and he should be collecting relics sometime soon. Oh, it looks like there was a scout lost here. I can't really see what color that is. Maybe we can figure it out by the colors that are still remaining. Okay, so red still has his scout, so it has to be Vlad's. Vlad is without a scout, and here is the Monker. Let's see if anybody is going to contest these relics. I feel like you should try and contest the relics if you're up against Lithuanians, because giving them a free +4 attack is huge. But it looks like Vlad the Impaler of Your Mom is more concerned with booming. Actually even went for a defensive castle. Red is still booming away, is now transitioning into castle age and potentially military at some point. Blue is pumping out military, and green is also booming away with 3 TCs. But what is that compared to Vlad's number 1, 2, 3 TCs at the moment? Where is that? Dude, where are you going? Did he already get... Wait 1 second. What's happening over here? Okay. Wait a second. Did he... Where's this monk going? No way! Oh man, I just realized exactly what happened. Oh, that's hilarious. So he shift clicked the first relic to the second relic, but he didn't shift click home before. Oh my god, that's great. So this monk has seen 2 relics at this point. And oh, I wonder if Blue realizes this. Blue must be so pissed. I wonder if he's actually going to make it back home. Yeah, it looks like, once again, there was not a lot of pressure on these relics. It doesn't look like Vlad or Red are producing military. That being said, Step Lancers? Okay, so it's Step Lancers from Big D 12 plus. We have Knights from Lithuanians. Wow, that's not predictable. And it looks like Vlad and Canada Igloo are still producing relics. Where did that monk go? Is he just gonna chill over here? I want to see how many relics this monk... He's seen some stuff already. He's seen 2 relics. I mean, he's only picked up 1, but he's seen 2 relics at this point. And, okay, so it's 4 TC boom now at this point from Vlad. It looks like military is being accumulated for Red. Very late in the game already. We're already at the 25-minute mark, and we haven't had a real battle at this point. That being said, it looks like this scout is going to go down. Was trying to protect that relic, I suppose. That's actually a good idea, especially when... Okay, so Red signaling, he's going for the relic, but it doesn't look like Vlad has any military out. And, okay, now the monk. Now, we'll call him, I don't know. Ralph? Sure, Ralph. We'll call him Ralph. Ralph is going to be collecting this relic over here. And he's going to do so uncontestedly. So at this point, Ralph has seen a total of 3 relics. This is the 3rd relic that Ralph has seen, but only the second that he has collected. That's hilarious. I don't see any real movement on the minimap. I mean, it looks like green is pushing forward over here. And I have to be very, very alert because Vlad the Impaler of your mom did tell me something that happened in this game, which is also the main reason why I'm casting this game, in addition to him going for a crazy Spanish boom and getting that unique tech that makes Spanish villagers so strong. Is this Ralph over here? No, that's not Ralph. Ralph is going to... Which relic are you going for? Is he going for this one over here? Oh, that's a risky relic. Ralph, you living on the edge. Oh, I think he's going for this one. How many relics does Blue have at this time? So he has 2. This one's going to be free, and then this one will be 4, and then he'll have all of his attack upgrades. Another thing that kind of surprised me from Blue, why would you place this monastery outside of your wall? I mean, I understand that it's, you know, faster and whatnot, but building it over here, slightly behind your wall, that way it can't be ranged that easily by a whole bunch of knights or something like that. I feel like that would probably be a good idea. Also, with 2 cav civs, wouldn't it be very easy to counter their composition, especially when they're actually going for cav each of them? I thought there was maybe more behind this. I feel like you just pump out mass help, and that would actually do a bunch, but who cares about any of that when you can see Ralph collecting his 3rd relic. Scene 4 relics in his life, mind you. Scene 4, as there's a jaguar that just gets absolutely decimated by this knight. His scene 4, but only collected free. His buddy actually, I think, collected collected the other relic. It does look like we have some sort of a stalemate over here going on. Red's not really pushing in, and Green's not really pushing in as well. I do think that Red definitely has the military numbers at this point. Oh, his villager count has drastically dropped in comparison to the other players, but he has a huge military number. I think if you're Red, it would actually be advantageous to push at this point, although... That being said, he is probably waiting for Imperial to hit. Does look like he's also taking into his pikemen to make sure that he can handle paladins from the Frankish player, which would actually be quite scary. Wonder what Green's going to go for here. Is he going to go for paladin, or is he going to increase his numbers? Doesn't look like he has a whole bunch of stables. 4 stables on the front, and that's it. I think if you're Green, it's much better to produce a whole bunch of Cavalier instead of getting Paladin, and the reason I say that is because I think Paladin is worth like 25 Cavalier or something ridiculous in that nature, and his military numbers right now are 21, but we'll see if he does get that upgrade or not. I mean, afterwards it's great, but it's a huge investment to... Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Also, I feel like if you are green and you have all of this wood over here, it would be good to produce additional... That was perfect timing. I was just talking about that and that came in. That's crazy, man. That's absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, Siege Workshop over here on the front. Green's moving his military down over here. Just spotted that. And it looks like they're going to try and double Vlad the Impaler of your mom. Meanwhile, Vlad the Impaler of your mom's composition is two-handed swordsman as well as halbs. That should engage very, very well, in my opinion, against his opponents. Vlad, there's a castle over here. Vlad. Vlad doesn't give two Fs. He's going in. He's going in. He's getting that. He's getting it done. Do they have to... Okay, still, I guess it doesn't have the attack upgrade, so it's not that bad. Signaling to Big D12 plus that he is engaging over here against blue. I wonder if he's asking for help or if he's signaling that both of his opponents are there. Immediately, whoa! That was good teamwork. Immediately, Big D12 Plush pushes into Green's base, realizing that Green is out of position, and actually tons and tons of military units are dying. Paladin's still not in. I would have much rather, in this position, had 25 more Cavalier if I was Green, and I would definitely be spending that wood to make more production buildings. Having 5 Paladins queued up from one stable, that's no bueno. Meanwhile, how is the fight going over here? It does look like Vlad has been pushed away from here and now actually could get pushed in by means of these trebs. Alright, I gotta pay attention over here. It told me that something weird was going on. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Alright. And don't worry about it. No spoilers whatsoever. I just gotta pay very, very close attention to the minimap. This is actually kind of even now at this point. There have been a whole bunch of paladins constructed. With that Frankish bonus to construct paladins faster, they are just pumping out over here. And this is quite close. Pikemen are good, but I would like to see Big D12 Plus get Halb at some point. Is Halb coming in? No, he's going for Hussar over here. Oh, it's happening. Be very, very quiet. Where did these come from? Oh, they're just walking across the map! Spanish villagers walking across the map. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits over here. Meanwhile, how's the engage going over here? Okay, Vlad did come back with a whole bunch, but it looks like two-handed swordsmen are cleaning that up. What does Vlad have behind here? Oh, it looks like he went for champion and a whole bunch more helps. I think he could maybe take this engage because champions definitely do shred two-handed swordsmen, and these are not fully upgraded, missing some of the defense upgrades. Meanwhile, how did this go over here? Oh, he's getting... Oh, I told you. Small water break mountain. Small water break mountain. Engages over here, not looking too great for red, but with a flood of pikemen coming in, he could potentially hold, and this castle is in a pretty decent spot. Is he finally going to get Halberdier though? I feel like Halb would help out against this all-cav army significantly. Okay, he's going to get pushed off of that gold. Meanwhile, oh, it's open. It's open now. Oh my gosh. He hasn't realized these champions are slowly getting cleaned up by... I don't know. It looks like Vlad is getting the better of this engage. I don't really know because he's also fighting underneath a castle here. There's just a lot going on. Oh, he even brought some helps over here. Oh, that's going to be huge. These helps are going to do so much work. Oh, that's brilliant. That's absolutely splendid. Yeah, they're gonna absolutely wreck these paladins. Maybe not completely clear them up, but dwindle their numbers for sure. Meanwhile, help finally came in for Big D 12 plus. Yeah, I was pretty sure that Cuman's got help. I was just curious why he didn't get that earlier. I feel like that should have been main priority. Help is a pretty good upgrade to get. And honestly, I wouldn't even bother with Hussar. I would just spam out more help. Why not just spam out tons and tons of help? In my opinion. Meanwhile, Vlad told me that he totally forgot about this. I wonder how long he forgets about this huge gaping hole into Green's economy that I can't even, man. And actually at this point it kind of looks like Vlad and Big D 12 plus are losing to a certain extent. I mean, the score is still relatively close, and these champions could probably clean this up, but there are a whole bunch of really, really feisty Cavaliers over here. This is a big... Oh, he signaled it! He signaled it! He signaled it! Oh, what are these villas going to do now? Oh, the bell is rung! The Green's freaking out. You gotta just re-wall this. This is why you go for Hussar. Oh, I was thinking just go for Halb and you probably have a much better... This is way smarter. Because now... Oh, he's going to try and stable over here. Well, too late. Too late. That stable ain't gonna happen, my friend. Oh, you gotta snipe these villagers. Don't let him get this stable up. Oh my god. So much eco is being lost from Green at this point. Oh my god, don't let him get this one up too. You gotta stop him. I don't know if he realizes. Get these villas over here. Get these villas. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's hilarious. And he only has light cav to defend. Oh, he's gonna get absolutely shreked at home. His villager number was so high though, but now, oh, 99 vills. Yeah, it looked like he had a huge economy. Free TCs. Was it free TCs? Yeah, free TCs pumping for the entire game. And now getting absolutely wrecked. This is also taking, I think, a lot of pressure off of, yeah, okay, those helps. Those helps did tons and tons of work. And this is why you don't build the monastery on the front. I mean, I'm just saying, now you're going to lose all of that attack. I mean, Ralph worked really, really hard for that. Is Ralph still alive? Is he still alive? Let me see. Oh, Ralph's still alive. Ralph is good. He's good. And it looks like Green is kind of... Well, no. No, I lie. Green is not stabilized at all. Green is slowly dying in the back. Oh man, that's rough. More are streaming in. They were trading already, but what good is trade if you have no other eco behind it? And this stable never went up. That's really unfortunate for Green. He's down to 69. Nice. 69. I'm catching everything in this game at just the right moment. That's absolutely wonderful. Oh, GG. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. GG called, and that's the game. Those free villagers got Green down to 69. Nice. Villagers. What a game. What a game. It was a long one for sure. I knew it was going to be a long one because Vlad told me he went for a crazy, crazy boom. Let's see how many TCs he had. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does he have one on the front still? 4 TC boom. Well, 4 TC boom is quite significant. I think he said 5. Oh, and look, here's the thing. They didn't even need villagers on blue and green side. This was actually overchopped. You gotta be careful on arena for that. Big D 12 plus could have had his plus chopped off, and he would have only been Big D 12 at that point. Let's take a quick look at the statistics for this one. Military blue definitely did a whole bunch of work with that Lithuanian attack, but then again, you always kind of trade favorably with Cav, or sorry, I should say with the Nightline for the most part. Even if you're up against a Halb, a fully upgraded Paladin will beat that. So that statistic is a little bit misleading. Big D12 plus about even. Vlad the Impaler of your mom, very, very negative. But here's the counter argument to that. I bet if we look at economy, it's going to be quite in his favor. Yeah, 32,000 food collected. So he could throw a whole bunch more military units. He didn't care about that too much. And it looks like green actually outboomed in terms of wood, but I think food is more important than wood, especially if you look at the selling price of wood. Selling price of wood goes down significantly faster than the selling price of food because it's less useful in the end game. Although green should have definitely built a whole bunch more stables, just saying. And we look at the castle times. Okay, yeah, pretty standard stuff over here. Maybe a little bit too fast feudal from the Lithuanian player. I think that really put him back for his castle age. And Big D12 plus, that's a very understandable castle age time because he was Cuman double TC feudal boomin'. Double TC Cuman boomin'. Double TC Cuman. I could make a song out of that, that's for sure. And relic gold, 2,000 relic gold for blue. Let's take a quick look at that timeline. Yeah, green just getting chunked. Like at this point right here is where that villager broke the wall. Like Vlad's free villager. So I don't know why this is wrong in my game, but these two are obviously switched. This one is Vlad right here, and this one is blue. I don't know. Just the things, man. Just the things. Vlad single-handedly won this game for his team with those free villagers. So remember, guys, keep walking with your free villagers. Even if not all the fights are going your way. If you have a free villager siege engine, you can ram down that gate. Also very well played from Big D 12 plus. Gotta give some props to him as well. And Blue and Canada Iglo, sorry Blue, I don't know how to pronounce your name. You also played very, very well. This was a tremendous game to cast. And I just want to thank you all for enjoying Age of Smentpires.